is an unlikely team because once upon a time, Moose turned on Eddie Edwards in a tag team matchup back in August of 2018 in Impact Wrestling. Moose initially debuted in Impact where he in fact attacked Eddie Edwards. They went on to be a team, as I mentioned, and Moose kind of did what he always does, Ray Walters, staff people in the back.
I mean, Moose, we're talking about a guy who is a self-described scumbag, willing to do absolutely anything to get ahead, and quite frankly, right, the way they are, the people they've turned into, him and this man right here are perfect bedfellows to represent Impact Wrestling tonight.
Moose and Edwards have squared off in Falls Count Anywhere matches and also in Full Metal Mayhem. They've battled for the Impact World Championship, but they'll put all those things in the past aside tonight. When it comes to Eddie Edwards, Veda, in my opinion, one of the best tag team wrestlers the last 20 years.
Yeah, Edwards, so much success with multiple partners. And Matt, to your point, the vibes are kind of in sync here between Eddie Edwards and Moose.
Definitely, like you said, a sordid history, but again, the men that they've evolved into, a very like mindset between these two, could just get the job done with Impact Wrestling.
Matching gear, that's a good sign.
But now we get to see my favorite Australians, Tom.
One of them is Australian.
They all
One
are.
of them.
They're adopted. The Queen herself. Once upon a time.
Queen?
Once upon a time.
Queen?
Said
There's a
so.
lot happening right now, and all of it is incorrect.
This is what I have to deal with.
Either way, we're gonna party. We're gonna rock and roll.
All representing the Commonwealth. Let's let that stand.
Can we drop Ray Walton Kensington and just call it a night?
Nope. The boys from TMDK out in full force. The party is rocking. I think you might be a little far. I don't think he's gonna be able to hit you with his towel here tonight.
Thank God.
First look at TMDK here tonight at Multiverse United 2. That title that Zack Sabre holds, I say it all the time, is my favorite championship in all of pro wrestling. The New Japan World TV title has a 15-minute time limit on all the defenses. They're very, very exciting. Tonight, though, this is a tag team match, and I will say this, TMDK always a force as a unit, but the Zack Sabre Jr.'s Shane Hayes pairing, it's not a common one. They don't have a lot of experience teaming on a 2-on-2 situation, so that's a little bit of a wrinkle to this.
Shane Haste has been teaming a lot here stateside with Bad Dude Tito, who's outstanding, and also regularly overseas with Mikey Nichols. Happy, I guess, belated American birthday to Mikey Nichols, because it's tomorrow.
Depending
in
on how
Australia.
you view time,
Right.
I don't think time exists.
The 20th. Happy birthday, Mikey.
And Shane and Mikey will also be challenging for the IWGP Tag Team titles in Kobe next month. So there's a lot on the plate of TMDK as a whole. But right now, they've got Eddie Edwards and Moose standing right in front of them.
Well, and you touched on it moments ago. Technically, Impact is out to a 3-0 lead here between the Countdown and Multiverse United 2 itself. Right. So chance for New Japan Pro Wrestling to get back in the win, or get in the win column, I guess.
The advantage here for Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Hayes is, again, they're part of the same faction. They have that camaraderie. They have that rapport. Moose and Eddie Edwards, I think they'll fit well on the same page, but not a regular tag team.
Same thing to be said of Moose and Edwards. Certainly not a regular tag team.
Oh, and now Sabre snatching the headlock. Eddie Edwards, although we oftentimes think of him now as a bruiser, as a brawler, he's one of the few who I think can match Zack Sabre Jr. in terms of technical skill. It's not something that we see so often from Eddie these days.
It's a very good point. Eddie Edwards, again, he's made a lot of his career over in Japan as well, specifically multi-time champion in Noah. But Eddie Edwards very well traveled himself. Zack Sabre Jr., though, this is his MO. This is his wheelhouse. Tying other people up like pretzels.
Shane Hayes legal into the matchup, goes back to the left arm of Eddie Edwards. Tosses him into the TMDK corner. Snapmare. Drop kick right to the back of the neck. There's a cover by Hayes. And a kick out there by Edwards. And I think Hayes was trying to make a Moose reference there at Moose with the antlers.
The Moose antlers, yeah. It's really good, too.
Have any of these people ever seen a moose?
That's a great question.
In this building?
There's wild moose in Philadelphia.
Well, there's certainly one in the corner of Eddie Edwards. Like to get a tag and turn things around here.
Moose, meanwhile, just forced to watch as tying up Edwards.
Look at this. Stop! Nasty right to the point of the elbow of Edwards.
Quick tags here in the TMDK corner.
Betty, you talked about that 15-minute time limit for the NJPW TV title matches. That's exactly how Zack Sabre Jr. has been so successful. Quickly able to break his opponents down. That's why he's been able to hold on to that title.
Ace now trying to dominate Eddie Edwards. And again, Moose has not even had the opportunity to tag into this match yet.
Well, that's true. And TMDK has done such a good job of quick tags in and out, isolating Edwards very quickly.
And specifically isolating the left arm, the left elbow of Eddie Edwards here in this match. Just trying to bend it backwards. Oh, nasty kick there by Hayes.
Hayes going to kind of play the power striking game for his team. As now Edwards looking defiant in the face of Hayes.
Oh, inverted atomic drop there by Edwards. Overhand belly to belly. Despite the damage done to the left arm, able to power Hayes over.
Eddie shaking it off and now looking for the tag.
Oh,
Rid of Zack Sabre Jr. And we're seeing a little bit of double team here. Some cohesion between Moose and Edwards.
whether you like it or not, smart there by Edwards to take away the tag option of Sabre Jr. And now Moose rushes at Haste. Oh, what a drop kick. The 250-pounder going all the way up to get it.
That backpack stunner.
Oh, got it. Moose is legal. Cover on Haste, trying to get him into position. That might have saved Haste.
Just how quickly things can turn around. Now it is Haste isolated away from Zack Sabre Jr. and he's in there with the former Impact World Champion. And once again, Zack Sabre Jr. eliminated from the apron, eliminated from a tag possibility.
Regardless of the history between Moose and Edwards, this is really coming together for them as a team. I don't know if it's the honor of Impact or just the fact that, well, I don't think they have a lot of friends around the Impact locker room. They seem to be getting along with each other, but
Moose has Brian Myers and his best friends Bully Ray and Leo Resch. I think they're all really good friends.
I don't really count them as friends. They are in the same vicinity as each other.
Chops here by Haste. To your point, Vane, it'll be Moose and company in a huge 8-man tag team matchup this coming Sunday live in Toronto at Emergence. Tag made, in comes Edwards.
Again, that whole alliance just seems so combustible. A lot of very single-minded individuals in there. But we are seeing Edwards and Moose come together as a team.
Edwards into the cover on Haste and a kick out. Edwards has had his issues with Frankie Kazarian, Raywald, as you mentioned in the previous matchup. We saw Kaz in action. I'm genuinely surprised those two did not tear each other to pieces this evening here at the 2300 Arena. I understand extra security was added backstage because of these two.
Yeah, things have gotten so nasty, so close between these two. Right now, Edwards has got to keep his mind focused on the task at hand.
Tag.
Which so far, so good for himself and Moose.
Zack Sabre Jr. has been waiting on the apron, reaching for the tag, but no luck.
that chop just drives Shane Hayes all the way back to his opponent's corner here. And Moose, no stranger to New Japan Pro Wrestling, has done several of their events. Really enjoys the strong style that New Japan is so famous for.
Yeah, I have known Moose since the very, very beginning of his career, and from the onset, he said that that was his goal. His goal was to get to New Japan, and we are seeing here he has the chance to get a victory over them at Multiverse United. He's trying to fight his way back up to his feet. Instead, Eddie pulls him up as Hayes lands a few blows.
Uppercut there by Hayes. Oh, chop right to the chest by Edwards.
He's trying to find a way out here. Whoa, maybe he just did. Great Hurricane Rana there.
And there is the veteran awareness of Eddie Edwards immediately looking for the tag.
Tag made, in comes Zack Sabre Jr. Couldn't make it to the corner to tag in. Moves Edwards towards his attention, towards Sabre. Oh, wait a minute, tied up here by Zack Sabre Jr. Abdominal stretch, but Edwards finds a way out. Whoa, wow.
Great catch there from Sabre.
Neck snap boot right there to Moose. That was a mistake.
Sabre telling Moose to get in the ring. Moose happy to oblige.
Sabre just trying to get a little bit of payback for all the time he was knocked off the apron. And now that quick kick to Moose.
And now Edwards goes after Sabre Jr. and he's got him in the ropes. A cross arm breaker here in the top rope. Breaks before the referee's count of 5. They love Sabre Jr. here in Philadelphia. Kick right to the face, sending Edwards hard into the corner. Zack Sabre Jr. rushes in, and Edwards with a clothesline.
Sabre didn't see that coming, as Edwards now using his strength to his advantage once again.
Eddie turned this around quickly and see him shaking out the limbs that Zack Sabre Jr. had been working over.
And that's where the power game can come in. Zack Sabre Jr. had this great flurry of offense, nearly took out both his opponents, but Eddie Edwards with one fell swoop turned the face of this matchup around.
We talked about the technical acumen of Zack Sabre Jr. I'd argue that Eddie Edwards is extraordinarily competent in that area of his game, but still he wants to wear you down. He wants to make everything hurt. A shot to the right arm after Sabre Jr. and Hayes hit it, specifically targeted the left arm earlier on in the matchup. Literally trying to dismember Edwards, and now look at Sabre Jr. and Edwards going back and forth. Oh!
Right to the top of the kneecap there.
Oh! PK there by Sabre Jr. Caught up in Blue Thunder Bomb dumped by Edwards, and Edwards needed that.
A burst of adrenaline by Eddie Edwards, but not able to capitalize with the pinfall. Instead, really has reset things here and is starting to make the crawl towards Moose, but so is Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Hayes is right there. There's the tag.
Tag made. Here comes Hayes to meet Moose.
Trying to wear down the larger opponent.
Going for the big clothesline there. Series of uppercuts here. Shane Hayes is trying to drop bombs every single time he goes for a strike.
Can he get the big man up here? Moose is fighting him though.
The raw strength of Moose just a little bit too much, and now went for the standing Uranagi. Great counter there by Hayes.
Incredible counter.
Oh, cannonball! Now Hayes into the cover to win this tag team matchup, and a kick out by Moose.
But
He's went into that pinfall with a lot of confidence.
Absolutely, and in doing so, has turned this one in the favor of TMDK.
Now trying to get Moose up on his shoulders.
You look for Bomb Valley Death. Moose knows it's coming, says no.
Oh, now Moose, there's the Uranagi.
Sabre Jr. back into the fray. Moose stops him as well.
Now, a DDT there by Sabre Jr. Edwards with a clothesline. Everybody's down here in Philly.
a contest, a tag team match here between these two. And I gotta give it to Edwards and Moose, done a great job of maintaining team continuity here against the well-established TMDK.
Haste and Moose going forehead to forehead. Very, very Moose-like behavior. The animal, not the human.
Yes. Actually, the human as well, if you get to know him. Pretty hard-headed individual.
Moose has had enough. Enough of the back and forth. The Moose is loose. Oh!
Moose and Shane going back and forth here in the 2300 arena. Thinking about the dynamic bomb.
Now Moose wants the power bomb of his own.
I'll show you a bomb. Watch this. Oh, now Moose. Moose was going for that big power bomb. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr.
Look at that!
Going for the triangle here.
And just snatches
Oh, my
it
God.
on.
With one arm. Oh, now Sabre Jr. with a sleeper.
And look at that, Zack Sabre Jr. trapping all the limbs
Look at
of
this.
Moose, but Moose is doing everything he can to fight out of it. In position for Shane Haste.
Big strike there by Haste. Isn't enough for TMDK. No. Edwards breaks it up.
That would have been the end of things, but Edwards making the save.
Great counter by Zack Sabre Jr. keeping the arm there.
Boston knee party by Edwards.
This one's breaking down quick.
Point of the boot right to the face, and now turned inside out by Shane Haste. Oh, look out. Moose. Moose wanted the spear.
Look out.
Shoulders down on Moose. Oh, and a kick out by the wrestling god.
2.9, that's right. What a flurry of offense there. And these guys are still going at it.
Oh, bump kick right to the face.
He takes a knee, but pops back up, big drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick up onto the shoulders. Is it time for Bomb Valley Death? Moose again, just too big. Spear! Spear by Moose. Team Impact beats TMDK. That's 4-0 for Impact thus far.
Not a bad start to the evening at all, but take nothing away from TMDK. Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Haste can go home to Australia.
No.
Very, very proud.
No. But don't do this. Don't start with me.
Look, we're focusing on Moose and Eddie Edwards.
And we will see more TMDK representation later on in Multiverse. One of them, Australia.
Continuing the huge year of 2024, New Japan returns to the birthplace of Strong, presenting the biggest West Coast show in history. Saturday, May 11th, at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California. Witness the resurgence in SoCal.
NJPW Academy at the LA Dojo. Looking to start your journey or add to your existing knowledge? NJPW Academy is the place to be. There's only one place to get New Japan strong, and that's the NJPW Academy. Head to njpw1972.com for more information.
I want you for NJPW Academy.
All right, keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, Where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, buddy? You finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
Again, we get to see Australia's favorite sons make their way to the... He's been adopted. He is an adopted son of the great island of Australia. As Robbie Eagles and Fujita make their way to the ring.
Well, it is true. Fujita is about to go on a long excursion, including a trip to Australia. We'll give you half a point.
Yes.
Half a point.
Don't give him too many. Very excited to see Robbie Eagles. Last time Impact fans got a chance to get eyes on him was a part of Impact's Australian Down Under tour. Very recently, Impact's first major events outside of North America in some time. As a matter of fact, we're going to be returning to the United Kingdom at the end of October for the UK Invasion Tour.
Tom, Matt and I got to see this particular incarnation of TMDK in action last night as a team by pure chance as part of that Lucky Dip tag match. We also got to see Akira and TJP in action, but they were not united as a team. Akira was part of that junior heavyweight all-star junior festival tournament.
As I mentioned, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions recently lost the championships to Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney of Bullet Club just last month. We will see Clark Connors in action in just a little while as a part of the huge 12-man tag team matchup, Bullet Club versus the World.
And you know United Empire Catch 2 would love to get their hands on that tag team gold once again.
TMDK, no love lost for Bullet Club as well, but now these four have to focus on each other.
Respect for the Eagles chant here in Philly for Robbie Eagles, Jaden. It's just smart fans here.
Eagle for an eagle.
Some may say that Robbie Eagles is named after his trainer, the great Madison Eagles. But here in the 2300 arena, I mean, they might tell a different tale. I don't know. It could be both.
Either way, they certainly sound like they are firm in the corner of Mr. Robbie Eagles as we get this match underway. Looks like it's going to be Francesco Akira starting things off with Fujita here. Francesco, the first Italian-born person to win New Japan Pro Wrestling Gold, like I mentioned before. Keen on getting back to that.
Well, and I will point out that Akira and TJP Catch 2, they are sporting the United Empire green, not the Eagles green. But, you know, it depends.
Fujita tying up here with Akira. Akira, you can see his chest, a lot of bruises after facing off against Speedball Mike Bailey last night as a part of the All-Star Junior Festival tournament. They squared off in first round action. Ultimately, Bailey went on to win the entirety of the festival, and quite the showdown there with the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion himself, Hiromu Takahashi, as the show went off the air.
That's right. Future championship opportunity there between Speedball Mike Bailey and Takahashi. When and where, I don't know, but either when, no matter when it is, I know I'll be watching.
Fujita ducks underneath here, trying to corral Akira.
Akira, one of the most promising young prospects in all of professional wrestling, but the same absolutely must be said about Fujita. Taken under the wing of TMDK, showing so much promise. When Zack Sabre Jr. singles you out, you know you got something.
Absolutely.
An incredibly quick rise, almost unusually quick rise from the New Japan Young Lions system for Fujita, impressing everyone he comes across.
Trying to get TMDK in the win column here tonight. Unfortunately, Sabre Jr. and Hayes came up short against Lucen Edwards earlier on this evening.
Chance to turn things around here for TMDK.
Tag made. I think TJP made the tag. I'm sure Fujita was aware of it at first, and now pitch 2-2 going to work. Wow! Great continuity there between these two.
Well practiced tag offense. However, this particular grouping of TMDK, Robbie Eagles and Fujita, they have teamed together several times.
Covered by TJP, forearm in the face, and a kick out by Fujita.
But not to championship effect. And as you mentioned, TJP and Akira, they are former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Champions and Tag Team.
Fujita and TJP have never wrestled in any capacity.
Right now, things get Grissom turn around and leave their tag to Robbie Eagles there, yes. Coming in now off the back of Fujita.
There is the sniper.
Great teamwork there from TMDK. Oh!
Smashing the knees of Akira into the canvas.
Robbie Eagles, of course, will do anything to isolate the knee.
Cover here, and Akira able to kick out.
Always working towards the Ron Miller special. It's a version of the figure 4.
Tag. Ron Miller, of course, a legend of Australian wrestling. Suplex there by Fujita. Great teamwork here by Fujita and Eagles. Low with the single leg drop kick there.
Right, Fujita rolling through. Would love to become a legend of Australian wrestling himself.
And look at Fujita tying up the left leg of Akira. Akira trying to get to the bottom rope, and that will break up the submission attempt.
And you saw the desperation on the face of Francesco Akira there. Knew he had to get to the rope and had to get there quickly.
Again, Akira had an absolutely brutal first-round matchup against Mike Bailey last night, but continues to fight on, has shown his resilience time and again.
Now the little assist there for TJP. You can see Akira certainly favoring the left knee. And a Hurricane Rana, down goes Fujita, going outside the ring now.
Not quite done yet, though.
Now Akira off the top and into the barricade.
But takes down both his opponents in the process. Risk and reward.
Akira taking a moment to collect himself. Looks to have selected Fujita.
Sends Fujita back inside. TJP very ready for a tag here, and this is how quickly Akira and TJP can turn a tag team matchup around. And again, just going back to that chest, which is getting redder and redder. Oh my God.
Saw that chop from Fujita barely phased Akira there as he gets the tag in here to TJP.
Akira did just get launched himself into the barricade. Tough dude. Oh! Beautiful teamwork there. TJP legal and a kick out by Fujita.
Still, Robbie Eagles still down on the outside. No one for Fujita to tag here.
TJP, we keep talking about junior heavyweight TJP. Someone with an absolutely legendary history.
Someone trained all the way back to the original days of the Inoki Dojo in LA.
Oh, kick right to the face there by TJP.
Cut his teeth with the likes of Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, A whole cavalcade of top stars. The resume to back it up as he just washes the face here of Fujita.
Oh, and a chop block there by Fujita going after the left knee of TJP. Very similar to what they did with Akira.
Take out
Tag.
the wheels of both your opponents there. Does great things, especially for Robbie Eagles, the leg submission specialist.
And now Eagles with a Hurricane Rana. Down goes Francesco Akira. Oh! Spinning heel kick.
Eagles feeling real good, but watch out, here comes TJP.
Oh, now Robbie Eagles. Ooh! Tremendous fluidity and a low drop kick there right to the head.
See, it works in this situation.
Absolutely works.
A weird pseudo hometown advantage for Robbie Eagles. So he gets to claim the Philadelphia Eagles, but I can't say that the other members of TMDK can claim Australia.
His name is Robbie
Heresy.
Eagles.
Oh, powerful drop kick there. Now, oh, double knees by Eagles. Great teamwork here by TMDK. Pulled him away from the ropes. Pinfall here and a kick out by Akira.
One of the few matches here tonight that doesn't have a direct Impact versus New Japan implication. This is all NJPW pride here. As Eagles now looks to lock in the Ron Miller special.
Oh, this could be it. Akira's in big trouble.
Think about the attack to the left knee throughout this matchup. Akira in a bad spot, trying to get to the bottom rope like he did earlier on. Different submission, but now Eagles dragging him closer to the center.
Bad place to be here. TJP for the save.
A momentary save, and now Fujita goes after TJP. But has the damage been done?
Yeah, TJP got tossed to the outside, but it was effective at least in bringing up the submission. Akira has to figure out how to recover if he can.
Down here to Akira and Eagles.
On one leg, Akira.
Ooh. Still doing work though, rolling through
Oh,
here.
look at that, shoulders down and a kick out by Eagles. Oh, wait for the super kick. He's trying to brace and stand up on that injured left leg.
Look at that!
Oh my God, the reverse Rana.
I think Eagles was looking for the turbo backpack. Got his skull planted for his trouble.
And now Akira literally crawling towards TJP, and there's the tag.
And it's TJP to meet Fujita. Fujita immediately levels TJP. Back elbow.
Suplex, didn't quite get it.
Oh, blistering shot to the chest. Fujita with another strong drop kick.
TJP down, Fujita repositioning.
Look at the strength.
Hold on, TJP trying to win this tag team matchup. Kick out by Fujita. Oh, and the setup by TJP. Akira with the super kick and now going up top.
Could be looking for the alley-oop. Got it.
Double stop right to the chest. And Akira takes down Eagles.
Keep your eyes on TJP.
Off the top, the splash. Oh, and a kick out by Fujita.
Fujita here really proving his worth to TMDK.
Great tag team matchup here at Multiverse United 2. Catch 2-2, trying to dispatch TMDK. Now TJP is calling for Francesco Akira.
The Mamba Splash couldn't get it done.
Oh, wait a minute, I was thinking about setting up for the leaning tower. The Eagles prevented it. Fujita had a handful of tights there for a moment. Oh, TJP able to kick out. The match continues. TMDK just teeing off on TJP. Oh, right to the back of the neck. Fujita with the belly-to-belly. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by TJP.
Another incredibly close call there. Both these teams pulling out all the stops.
Bobby Eagles back in the ring.
On the strength of Fujita, trying to set up TJP. Oh no, and a misfire by Eagles.
A rare miscue for TMDK.
On Akira, takes Eagles out of the equation. Whoa, face first! Face first into the canvas.
Now lined up, ready to go.
Oh, there's the knee. Cover. Catch 2-2 beats TMDK.
Catch 2-2 with a definitive victory over TMDK. Back on the winning side of things, you know that they are looking for another shot at the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles. Sending a message to War Dogs. Speaking of, I think it's just about time for that big Bullet Club versus the World match. But right now, the sign of the United Empire thrown up. Akira and TJP, big victory.
Difficult night for TMDK overall here this evening in Philadelphia, but the former tag champs Catch 2-2 show what they're all about. And we talked about it during this matchup that Akira last night had a tangle. You can see it's written all over his chest.
Got the wounds, baby.
He had the tangle with Speedball Mike Bailey, who last evening in this very building was declared the winner of the All-Star Junior Festival Tournament and now looks forward